What do you say to the people that's like, all right, Hill Harper, superstar actor, very successful person, but the person that's struggling day to day, they that's the biggest thing I've always heard is like, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to invest, especially in something like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, where a lot of people still don't fully understand it. They're like, this can disappear. What is it? It's not tangible.
These from fellas?
Yeah.
You bought Jay's going dates, going vacate. Like, for me, I don't want to hit.
You can feel legit. At least you can, to play devil's advocate, Ian, you go on a date. If it's a good,
you're not clapping first date.
Maybe.
Most aren't.
Maybe.
Just keep it 1,000.
50-50.
20-80.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Here we go. Our biggest
ask some entertainment.
Hey, our biggest problem, I believe, is what, in terms of, you look at our community, we have this thing called mattress money, right? We have this idea, 90 to 95% of the portfolio asset that we hold in our community is in cash. Yeah. And that's the problem. If you look at the wealthiest people in the world, 90 to 95% of their assets, it's not in cash. It's in ascending value asset classes like real estate, blue chip stocks, mutual funds, fine art, Bitcoin, you name it, right? We have to get out of cash. That's why we all know people working 3 jobs that barely make ends meet. Why? Because most their asset is in cash. So every night their head hits the pillow, they wake up the next morning, they are poorer because the purchasing power of the dollar is going down. The 22% of the circulating supply was printed last year. It's going to get even worse and worse and worse. So the longer we as a Black community stay in cash, the poorer we will get every day. So my goal is to get us out of cash. The least friction way, quickest, is get you into Bitcoin, right? That's why I set up the platform, get you into Bitcoin. But you don't have to stay there. There's so many other places to get. We need to get out of the US dollar. That is the critical piece, because your hourly wage is not keeping up with the inflation or the decreasing purchasing power of the dollar. Exactly. We got to get out of cash.
And so, no, go ahead, brother.
I was going to say, it's even more important if you are in a situation where you're living paycheck to paycheck. It's even more important. And that's why I get into this argument with these elitist dudes, brothers coming out. I went to Harvard Law School, so I know a lot of them. They come out of Harvard and they work at JP Morgan and they say, Hill, I'm so surprised by you. And I say, why, brother? And they say, you are encouraging our people to get into such a volatile asset class. What are you doing? And I said, well, how much is your portfolio in Bitcoin? Well, that's not the point. I said, no. This banker the other day told me, well, I don't talk about that publicly, but I keep 5 to 10% of my portfolio value. I say, well, how much is that? And he told me the number. It's a very significant number. And I said, so it's good enough for you, but it's not good enough for them? It's elitist and it's bullshit. We have to be honest. Now, it is volatile. That's why you dollar cost average, to take the volatility curve out. I'm not saying put all your money in, because you may have to pull some out tomorrow. I'm saying put in what you can afford, so that money you don't have to take out. Because if you continue to just live off cash, all you're going to see is get poorer and poorer and poorer on a daily basis.
Yeah, and then there is no upside return without volatility. So if you guys want 500, 600, 700% gains, you're going to have to deal with a 70% or 55% drawdown. If you want safe returns, 7.325% on the head, it's not going to move that much. That is a part of the game that you have to learn. And then also to here, you have to realize we're not just teaching you about how to invest in stocks. Like, once you have a fundamental core for how to invest, you can invest in everything. Told you last year, water is going to be one of the biggest commodities. Air quality going down, you'll see it next year. You're going to see premium. You're going to see a Fiji version of air in 3 or 4 years. $22 a can, $15. It sounds crazy as hell.
They were selling it.
Hey, don't make me. I got cans of air.
Yeah, they were selling it. Did you ever see that clip on the? I actually posted it a while ago with 2 Chainz. There's this company in Canada that sells air from the Himalayas, and they sell it mostly in China, because it's like $22, $18 a bottle, depending on the premium. I think the premium might even be $36 a bottle. They're already selling air.
I have some. I have a box of cans of air. It's funny you guys say that. I'm seeing if I can find it, because it'll be funny if I can find it. But yeah, I got some, because when we're thinking about COVID and airway restriction and how getting on a ventilator is a death sentence, I was gonna be like, yo, I need a hedge.
Protection.
I need some air. So I bought it.
Everything.
I got a ton of air in here somewhere. Thankfully I haven't had to use it, but I got some.